The timestamp said 3:17 a.m. I was asleep. I know I was asleep because I watched myself sleeping. Chest rising, falling, completely still. And then I watched myself sit up, eyes open, and turn toward the camera. Like I knew it was there. I set up the camera 3 weeks ago. I've been waking up exhausted every single morning. The kind of tired that sits behind your eyes. The kind that coffee doesn't touch. So I propped my phone on the shelf, angled it toward the bed, hit record, and went to sleep. The first 2 nights, nothing. Just me, still as stone. But on the 3rd night, the file was longer than it should have been. 47 minutes longer. I almost didn't check it. Almost. And then I saw the timestamp. 3:17 a.m. and myself. Already sitting up, already staring. Directly into the lens. I watched it 5 times. Kept stopping at the same moment. The moment my eyes open. Because it doesn't look like waking up. When you wake up, there's a lag. A second where you don't know where you are. You blink, you reach, you come back slowly. This wasn't that. My eyes opened like a door, all the way, in one movement, and immediately turned toward the shelf and just sat there for 47 minutes, perfectly still, watching the camera, or watching whatever was behind it. I scrubbed back to night 2. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And then, 3 seconds before the recording stopped, my hand, slowly, pointed at the shelf. I kept watching, and then the footage glitched. 1 frame, less than that, just a flicker. But in that flicker, I was standing, not sitting, standing, right in front of the camera, close enough to fog the lens, and then back in bed, sitting, like nothing happened, like it had never moved at all. I kept recording. I needed to understand it. Night 4, same time, 3:17 a.m. exact. I sat up, turned, but this time I stood up, walked to the window, pressed my hand flat against the glass, and stayed there for 22 minutes. I have no memory of this, none. I woke up in bed, normal, tired, but in bed. Night 5, I opened my mouth and kept it open for the entire 47 minutes. Not wide, not screaming, just open, like something was being emptied out. Night 6, I started talking. The audio was bad, compressed, muffled, but I could make out words. It was my voice, the same pitch, the same rhythm, my voice, but the words were not mine. They were instructions, spoken slowly, like a list being read aloud to someone taking notes. I caught 3 phrases. The left drawer, before the light changes. Don't let it see your face. I went to the left drawer, the one I never open, and at the very back, folded small, tucked under a rubber band, was a photograph of my bedroom, taken from the exact angle of the camera. And in the bed, I was sitting up, eyes open, staring at the lens. The paper was yellowed. I have lived in this apartment for 8 months. I didn't sleep that night. I sat in the kitchen, lights on, camera running, facing me. At 3:17 a.m., I felt it. Not a sound, not a movement, a feeling, like the air pressure shifted, like something changed in the room. And I watched my own face on the screen go slack. The tension left my jaw. My shoulders dropped. My eyes went somewhere else. Still open, still pointed forward, but empty, like a room with the lights on and nobody inside. I watched this version of me stand up, walk to the shelf, pick up the phone and pointed directly at my own face. Close. Too close. For 47 minutes. And at the 46th minute, the eyes moved. Not toward the camera, not toward the window. They moved right, slow, deliberate, toward the corner of the room where nothing was, where nothing should have been, and held there for 9 seconds. I counted, and then a nod, small, slow, like an answer, like something in that corner had asked a question, and I had agreed. At 4:04 a.m., I came back, felt the door close inside me, soft, quiet, like it had done this 1,000 times. I looked at the footage, 47 minutes of my own face, blank, unblinking, and in the last 3 seconds, a smile, slow, very slow, and then the recording stopped. But the smile was already there. Before I pressed stop, before I touched anything, the smile came first. I've been trying to understand what leaves when something else takes over. Where do you go? Because I don't feel invaded. I don't feel wrong. I feel exactly like myself. I feel like I always have. And that is the thing I can't climb out of. Because if something has been coming here every night at 3:17 for 8 months, maybe longer, wearing my face, nodding at things in corners, leaving photographs in drawers, just that, nothing else, then how much of what I remember is actually mine? How much of what I've decided, how much of what I've chosen, of who I've become, was agreed to in the dark while I thought I was sleeping? I went back through every file last night, not the video, just the audio. Separated it out, stripped the visuals, ran it through an app that cleans up compressed recordings. I had only caught 3 phrases the first time. The left drawer. Before the light changes. Don't let it see your face. I thought that was everything. It wasn't.
Help me.
There were 23 minutes of speech I hadn't been able to make out. Low, steady. The same rhythm throughout, like a recitation. Like something being committed to memory. I listened with headphones this time, volume up, room completely quiet. It was a list of names, not random names, names I know, people I know, family, people I grew up with, people I haven't spoken to in years. My voice, in the dark, at 3:17 a.m., reciting the names of everyone I have ever been close to, in order, not alphabetical, not by age. I don't know what order. I've been trying to work it out. And I think, I'm not certain, but I think it might be the order they'll be needed. I don't know what that means. I don't know what it's planning to need them for, but my name was last on the list. And after my name, after the list ended, there was a pause. Long enough that I thought the audio had cut out, and then my voice said one more thing. Quiet, almost gentle, soon. Just that, one word, and then 23 minutes of silence until 4:04 a.m. when I came back. I've listened to that word 11 times now, trying to hear something in it that makes it less than what it is. I can't. It sounds patient. It sounds certain. It sounds like something that has already decided and is simply waiting for the right moment to stop waiting. Last night I didn't set up the camera. I was done watching. I went to sleep. I woke up at 4:04 a.m. Rested, calm, phone already in my hand, a new video already saved, 47 minutes. I haven't watched it, but here's what I need you to sit with. You've been watching this for about 15 minutes. It started at 3:17, and wherever you are right now, there is a camera near you. Your phone, your laptop, something with a lens. And tonight, when you wake up at some quiet hour and you feel that strange, calm tiredness, that specific kind of rested, you have no reason for. Check the camera roll. Check how long the file is. And if it's 47 minutes longer than it should be, look at the timestamp. And then look at the corner of the room, the one behind you, right now. If something just made you look good, that means it's already working. You're listening to Darkness Frequency, where the stories don't stay on the screen. Subscribe, and whatever you do tonight, sleep well, stay in the dark. That's where the truth lives.